Hey, what's up? Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Kly. Today is Friday, July 10th, 2026. Hey, you made it to another weekend. Congratulations. I know a lot of you have worked your asses off this week and you're looking forward to that little break Saturday and Sunday. It's the middle of the summer. There's no holidays. There's nothing important. You can just fucking chill. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to try to do these coffee and Clydes a little bit earlier in the day. That means I got to get up a little early. Today, I got to run a couple errands. I got to go take my mom to a doctor's appointment and a few other things out in the world. So I'm going to be trekking all over Houston in my G ride, you know? Thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you don't mind, would you please like and share the video? If you're just finding me, please subscribe to my channel. I have close to 700 videos. We do multiple shows a week. There's a whole community that you just found. So if you found me, you found way more than just me. Just look around and you'll find it. Please subscribe to my channel. We're going to get into it. Your news cycle for today is going to be a few positive things, some things about Norway, a few other things throughout the news cycle. It's going to be a good one. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in to last night's Patriot panel throwdown Thursday podcast. It was a fun time. We had Art on the show for the first time. What's up, Art? And had a few other surprises here and there. It was a good show. Ended with a bang. I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to support my show, my stream, and generally, help me out, I put my Cash App right above here. The reason is when you super chat, that's great and all, and I appreciate it. But when you super chat, I don't get it for almost 2 months. So if you super chat me right now, I won't get it until the end of August. Also, you'll be paying 30% of that to YouTube. So if you super chat me $10, I get 7. If you Cash App me, I get it right now, and YouTube or nobody else gets anything. I think Cash App gets like a nickel or some shit. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, if you're broke, please don't tip me. Only people if you have expendable income and you're able to do so comfortably. Now, I guess I could accept it then. I'm not really good at accepting things or asking for anything. So this kind of thing is really difficult for me. But so if you're struggling, please, I don't want your money. But if you'd like to tip and you can, there we go. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. We're going to start today with our good friend, Adam Francisco. If you're not subbed to Adam Francisco, please do so. You can also check out our Townhall Tuesday episode with Adam. Just search for Townhall Tuesday Adam. You can go to my channel. It's on the lives. It's on my playlist for Townhall Tuesday. YouTube has a new feature called shows. So it's also part of our episodal show list of Townhall Tuesdays, all like 30 episodes or something we've done so far, right? So I have so much content, and there's so many people in the community that I'm a part of that if you're just finding me, you just found so much content, you're never gonna be bored again. Even if you're looking for a patriotic stream in the evening, if you're looking for madness in the middle of the day outside at protests, live IRL, if you're looking for all that plus 4 a.m. glass blowing, well, shit. I got a surprise for you. Holy shit. You found the right people. All right, Adam, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, grab your cup of bean juice. I do this every morning. I doom scroll through Twitter. I drink my coffee, looking at a one bloodshot eye. So I figured, let's film it. So I'm going to be doing this every day, hopefully indefinitely, forever. You know, actually, before we do get to the video, I'll say one or two things about last night. We run a news information channel and show, but we also run an entertainment news and information channel on a show, And I realize that a lot of people watch their show, they watch their movie, and they scream at the screen. And the actors don't really care what you're saying. They don't even hear you because it's a movie. It's a little bit different when you're watching a live interactive chat. If you scream something at the TV or at the screen, well, we can see you. And I understand that because I'm a public figure, because I turn my camera on and make videos and I stream, and I realize that because I have a close-knit relationship with a lot of the Patriots, that you may also think that you and I have a close-knit relationship. And I want to be the first to tell you, I don't know who the fuck you are. We don't have a close-knit relationship. You don't get to talk to me any sort of way you want to. You see, I want to address the phrase thick skin because I think some people are interpreting that to be the wrong thing. So thick skin is something that we always use all the time, and we've done it for our whole lives, right? And we probably will use that phrase for the rest of our lives, right? So when you have thick skin, what exactly does that mean? Oh, you better have thicker skin, buddy. Well, I got to be honest with you. I think Tommy and a lot of the other people are wrong on their interpretation of what having thick skin actually means. Is it thick skin? Are you more of a man, more of an adult, if you let some other jackass run you down and talk shit and call you all kinds of profane words and you just sit there like a weak little pussy and take it? Oh, suck it up, Buttercup. You got to be nicer. It's the chat. Fuck the chat. I don't give a shit about that. See, Tommy hasn't got there yet. He thinks that the chat is his friend. He actually threatened last night to unmod me over some people he doesn't even know. He's learning. He's new to all this. He doesn't understand that you guys are full of fucking shit. And, I know it's not everybody. A lot of you are patriots. A lot of you, love this country and love Tommy and love me and Shane and all the MDG and Chris and Danny. And you just like everybody. And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone else who thinks that because me and Tommy are close and good friends, and because me and Danny and Chris and me and MDG and all this other stuff, that we're all good friends, that you, Mr. Random Person with 14 followers and no real picture on your page. But I'm the coward, huh? You don't even show your face, asshole, but I'm the coward? I don't think so. So you have this thing you're doing here with me. It's called a parasocial relationship. Just because you've watched me for 1,000 hours, and just because you've super chatted me $86 over time, that doesn't mean we're friends. That doesn't mean you know me. That definitely doesn't mean I know you. I could walk right past almost all of you. Almost all of you. I would recognize the Patriots and Danny and Chris, and I recognized MDG right away, right? But you, and I don't mean you watching this because I love you. You're watching my Coffee and Kly. You're part of my channel. I appreciate you and I love you. So when I say you, I'm talking about the broad scope of the whole community. Okay, so don't take it personal, like I mean you personally, right? But the people in the community who don't really have a voice of their own. They don't ever post anything. They don't have a stream or a channel. They don't even have their real picture. It's just a picture of a gorilla or a monkey or a giraffe or a dog, or they have their cat picture, something like that. Or they took their picture and they're fat and ugly, so they AI'd it up and now they look like a superhero or some shit like that. So that, you're not a real person to me. You're just a member of the audience. at this point. And you have this psychological thing going on in your mind. It's called having a parasocial relationship. It's when you think because you watch a show, you watch a whole season of a show, you think that you know the characters. You're friends with them in your mind, maybe. You think that oh my God, I know all these people so well. Like Game of Thrones is a perfect example because there's so many different personalities and dynamics, and you watch 9 seasons of that, and at the end you go, fuck, I know Tyrion, and I know all the people of the whole show, the Lancasters. I know every single little piece of all the fucking little details. They don't know you. They're just the actors on the show. So that's the same thing. Like, because you watch, say, Asmongold or Matt Morse or anybody, you watch T-Sply every morning, and you've watched T-Sply every morning and every day for the last 2 years. T-Sply has no fucking idea who you are. You're not friends with him, and you're not friends with me. So if you think because my friends talk shit and play the dozens with me and they say this and that and whatever, that means that you, Mr. Random Person with 14 followers and no real picture, that you also get to call me those kinds of words. Well, I'm sorry, sir, but you have fucking been sadly mistaken. You're wrong. You don't get to talk to me like that, and I will shove my foot up your fucking ass every single time you do. Last night was just the beginning. You treat me like shit. Oh, I'm going to treat you way fucking worse. And if Tommy and the other Patriots want to join in for some reason and take the side of some random people in chat over me, I will scorch the earth beneath their feet too. So, if you want some, come get some. I'm not hard to find. I'm pretty easygoing for the most part. But if you want to paint me into a corner and back me up and make me react to you, I fucking will, and you won't like it. Okay? So let's get started here. Thank you so much, Adam. Adam's a great guy. I really like Adam a lot. Hopefully we'll have him back on the show at some point someday. She comes from a family of veterans and loves America. Well, that's what I like to see. How about we start off with some positivity, huh?
We're asking people today, are they proud to be American?
Of course, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, tell me what makes you so happy. So proud about being an American.
My grandparents served in the military. My brother did, and I love the USA.
And before you go, what would you say to someone who's not proud of being an American?
Then get out.
Where should they go?
Anywhere but here.
To wherever they want to go.
Oh,
How about
yeah.
Iran?
Sure.
All right. We're asking people today,
I like it. I would like to do some stuff like this. I'd like to fly out to Florida and join Adam for an IRL. Hey, Adam, can I come visit you? Let me know. That'd be awesome. Hey, Adam, if you ever want to stop by the Thursday panel, it's kind of a shit show. It's kind of a like all over the place cluster. But let me know. I'll send you the link. I think it probably is the same link that we used for your town hall. I have to check on that. I'm not sure. But let me know. I'll send you the new link. Okay. All right, moving on here. We got this. What is this here? We got obstacle course. Freedom 250. Thank you very much. Wait, am I following Freedom 250? I don't think so. Freedom 250. Oh, okay. Hey, there it is. If you want to go follow it. That's awesome. All right. 2026 Patriot Games are now accepting applications from outstanding students ages 14 to 17 from across the country. Oh, the Patriot Games of the kids. This is the wait. I just read this again. Wait a minute. This is their chance to compete on a national stage, represent their home state or territory, and be part of our nation's 250th celebration. Apply today. I do not have an athletic kid, but if you have an athletic kid, you should sign them up for this. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Maybe we could sign up Josh.
Right now, somewhere in America, a student is training, a student is studying, a student is working when nobody is watching. Not for recognition, not for attention, but because excellence is a habit. The 2026 Patriot Games are searching for exceptional students ages 14 to 17. Students ready to compete, ready to lead, ready to show America what they're capable of. $250,000 scholarship prize pool. Applications are open now. Your story, your opportunity, your moment. Applications now open. Freedom250.org. America's next champion could be you.
Oh, if I could shave and get away with it, I would go do it. Oh boy, that's right up my alley. Oh, I like that. Unfortunately, I have well, I guess not unfortunately. I like it. I have more of an artistic kid. She's in band and she draws and paints and all kinds of stuff like that. She's not athletic. All right, moving on here. What we have here? We have this bloke here. He got some oars on his wall. Does he have oars on his wall? All right. Let's see here. Oh, the Viking or the Norway rowers, right? The Viking row or something. This guy hates the Viking row that fans do for the Norwegian soccer team, saying it's not accurate. The dude has oars hanging on his wall. Everybody has to bitch about something. Thank you very much, Chad. I appreciate it, bro. Chad is also a friend of the show. You can also check out the Townhall Tuesday episode with Chad Catton. If you don't know who this is, oh boy, you're in for a treat. Once you follow this guy, he recently traveled to a prison in another country in Belize to talk to them. It was amazing. There's all kinds of videos of this whole trip and his experience, and what him and his wife went down there and did was amazing. So shout out to Chad. Thank you very much, sir. And let's see what this is.
The Viking row, people have loved it around the world, but one supporter was not happy. This is Emil Anders Lappen in the middle of a crowd of rowing fans, but he went viral for refusing to join in. A little earlier, I asked him why.
First of all,
so wait a minute, wait. So you're in the whole sea of Norway, like you're in a, and everybody's doing the row, and you know what you're doing. You know why you're there, and you fat ass fuck, you decided to ruin the whole thing and not row. Why were you even there then? I think we found the one liberal idiot in Norway. I don't like this guy. I don't even know what he's gonna say. I don't like him. I don't like the way he looks. I don't care about that. I don't like that I just don't like because he's bitching about this. It's stupid. And now he's on Sky News because he's got a rod up his ass about a fucking rowing thing that doesn't matter. Grow up, man. This guy's immature as fuck. That's why I don't like him. He's immature. I don't like this shit.
It's really stupid.
No, you're really stupid.
That's the thing I thought when they came up with it, that it was stupid and annoying, and I didn't want to do it. And then it copies a lot of what Iceland were doing, and it's factually wrong. They didn't row, they sailed over the Atlantic.
Oh, okay, let's take it step by step. First of all, you said that it's a little bit like what they do in Iceland, what the Icelandic fans do, and that is called the thunderclap. And I think we actually have some images now of the Icelandic thunderclap, which is one of the reasons you didn't want to do it, so let's just watch it now. Okay, so that's the thunderclap in Reykjavik, I think back in 2016. Let's go back to Emil. Emil, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I mean, I see people clapping. I get that there's the drumming bit at the start, but people clapping is very different to people rowing.
So wait a minute. This fat piece of shit moron thinks that doing is the same as row. Are you stupid? Yeah, he's stupid. You're stupid, man. And you're on the news for this? What a loser. I'm so happy that you're not my friend and I have to tell you that you did a good job. Oh, this is stupid.
But changing emotion isn't enough to get it away from just being a copy of exactly what they did. All they wanted was the same reaction from people. And then they just changed the motion. That's the same thing.
Okay, I guess they made it more, relevant to their culture, which is why you have the Viking row. Now, you said that it wasn't accurate. What is it about it that isn't accurate?
The Vikings sailed across the Atlantic. They didn't row across the Atlantic.
Maybe, I don't know about across the Atlantic,
in a song that they released together with rowing, they said they were going to row across the Atlantic, and that's why I've been so annoyed about it.
Right.
The Vikings rowed up rivers and things like that.
Can you imagine trying to be this guy's friend and every single thing he sees and every single thing that y'all do together, he picks apart. And if it's not exactly perfect what he thinks it should be, he's not going to do it. I bet you this guy's single. There's no way this guy's married. And if he is married, he's married to a fucking weird ass woman. This guy's a moron. I don't like people like this. Like, you're part of a group. You're part of a thing. Why would you be the one guy to just go, this is stupid. I don't understand. This is dumb. We didn't row. We sailed. They wanted that reaction, we have this, and then we're doing this, and then they're doing this. And it's the same. No, it's not the same thing. You're stupid. You're just stupid. That's the problem. You're dumb.
But across the Atlantic, they sailed.
Okay. All right. So Viking ships did have oars, obviously, and people did.
She's like the lady. She's like, okay, this guy's an idiot.
Row on them.
Because she's on my side.
The argument is that they're going to the States. The World Cup is in the States, so it's all about crossing the Atlantic. And obviously, you're not going to row across the Atlantic. You're going to need sails. Yes. Is that the point? Yeah. Emil, can I just make the point that perhaps you're missing the wider issue here, that it's about supporting your country, which you obviously do, because look at the shirt that you're wearing. So isn't it all just a bit of fun?
Not for him. No. He's got a rod up his ass, lady. It's not fun for him. He doesn't know how to have fun. This is the kind of guy that would fucking send his meal back 6 times. This is the kind of guy who's going to complain if it's like 35 cents more than he thought it was going to be. This is the kind of guy who's going to get his car washed for $5 and then walk around for 30 minutes inspecting it. This is the kind of guy that you want to stay as far away from as humanly possible. Not my type of person at all. I would never, ever be friends with this guy, even for 2 fucking seconds.
You can say that, but when they released it, I found it stupid, and I wanted to show that I didn't appreciate it, and I think I got the message across.
Look at the look on her face.
You certainly did, because the image of you not rowing went viral. But listen, you're wearing the shirt now. Apparently, there is quite a big game on Saturday, so I'm told. So how will you be, or not?
No,
I will be supporting them comfortably from my chair at home.
No rowing whatsoever?
Not rowing anywhere.
Yeah, okay. You should stay home forever. Don't ever go to a game again. The fans don't like you. The players probably fucking hate you. The coaches want to ban you probably. Nobody in that whole stadium wants you there. Stay your fat fucking stupid ass at home. Hey.
What if they were to win, say, and get further on, semi-final, final, you still wouldn't join in the fun?
They can win whatever they want. I will not row.
Okay, that's you sound very certain on that, Emil. Well, we're gonna have to leave it there. But thank you so much for explaining it to us.
What a moron! Does he have any idea that the video lasts forever? What a dipshit! God, dude, I don't like people like that. Oh yeah, I covered this yesterday. Anti-ICE Free Palestine activist who moved to Ireland to be with her Muslim migrant boyfriend found beaten to death allegedly by him in her home. Gee, what a fucking surprise. Islam is incompatible with our society. And we're going to prove it in just a couple moments. So, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Now, Dennis Michael Lynch, thank you very much, sir. Have this lovely young gentleman here with the dumb breathe right strip on his nose. The typical Arab in America haircut. It starts with small complaints, then moves to massive demands. then lawsuits. The Islamics want America to be a Mecca. The White House is doing nothing to stop this. I agree. President Trump, although I voted for him 3 times, is absolutely 1 billion% way too concerned with Iran and geopolitical issues. And he is essentially, from what I can gather, completely ignoring every problem we're having here at home. The cities are being fucking torn apart by Antifa and protests. You see what they almost killed a couple friends of mine with a baseball bat. They bear macing and attacking people. You know, when the Patriots left that park the other night, they attacked people just randomly walking around. You know, and that's Antifa, and that's the liberals, right? And then we have the Muslims in Dearborn marching through the streets, and the Muslim call to prayer plays 5 times a day over the loudspeaker in America. We are going to, I don't know how many times do I have to say this shit? We're going to lose our country over feelings because we're too afraid of being called a racist for taking this guy, his family, and all of his friends and kicking them out of our fucking country. We are going to have a blood-fest war with Islam if we don't do something now. And you know what? We can't round them up because we're not Nazis. If we were Nazis, all the people calling us Nazis would already be dead, okay? I'm not wrong. You may not like what I just said, but I'm not wrong. So we have to stop being so afraid of offending these people. And what we need to do is we need to make them leave. We have to make them leave because what's more important to them than anything else? Their God, Allah, Muhammad, the Quran, all their religious stuff, because we have a separation of church and state. You know, our traffic laws and our general laws, even the law of don't rob the liquor store, has nothing to do with Jesus. However, in the Middle East, and this is why we can never change the Middle East, because they are a theocracy. They're an ideological society that is run and governed by their religious text. They have a combination of church and state. You know, their laws are directly derived from their Bible. So when we go over there and we say, well, you need to be more democratic. You need to be more of a republic like we are. You know, your laws are wrong. You can't do this and you can't do that. Well, basically, essentially what we're doing is we're telling this group of people that their God and their religion is wrong because it's that absolutely tied to their laws. So you can't tell them their law is wrong and not to be telling them also in the same sentence that their God is wrong. We're never going to change these people, and we shouldn't try. And we also shouldn't be monster Nazis and go round up all the Muslims and put them in a camp and ship them away. We can't do that. First of all, how the fuck are we going to? There's too many. But what we can do is we can reduce their ease of living in our country. A few things, and I believe that all the people of Islam, the entire communities all at once would vanish back to Afghanistan, Pakistan, whatever stand they're from. They would all leave immediately if we did a few things. Number one, ban, not make the section of halal small, but not have it anywhere. Remove halal sections from every single normal conventional store. They'd have to open their own special halal mart and have their own special store, right? No more Kroger's, H-E-B, or Fred Meyer's, I think is what you guys have. I don't know. Any of that stuff, no halal section at all. That's number one. Number two, no burqa, hijab, niqab. That's the one that's the full cover, the one with the wee little window looks like this, right? And then the one where you just show your face only, right? Ban all three of those from being worn in public for security and public safety. If you commit some sort of crime, it's hard to identify you with a wee little thing like this, right? So that's what I'm saying. What you're gonna completely cover up with the niqab and go take a driver's license picture? Is that what? So you ban that completely. You also go to, and no matter what city it is, the Muslim call to prayer being played on the loudspeaker needs to end right away, immediately. And if they do it, whoever does it, they need to be arrested and fined for disturbing the peace. If you want to play that shit, you want to have it on your phone or on a speaker system with an alarm that goes off 5-7 times a day, what the fuck ever you need, you will do that shit inside your own home only. The other thing is we can end all special treatments, all like stipends of money, all sort of, grants or any sort of monies that they were getting as Muslims to be in this country, any sort of extra help that our government has been giving them, cut that shit off right away, overnight. That stops. And the last thing that you do is you ban all mosques. You take the control of the land deeds from them because they're training terrorists on our soils. You have to reclassify all mosque buildings from religious centers to training camps for terrorists. And if you do this, if you do all of this, if you remove their food, you remove the way they live and their religious garb that they wear, you remove the call to prayer and their taking over the community in that way, and then you remove all their extras and freebies. On top of all that, you get rid of all the mosques and shut them down. I honestly believe within 6 months of that happening, I would say 90% of all Muslims will leave the United States on their own. You just have to make it impossible for them to live here under their religious strict guidelines, because they can't sway, right? They can't be full on Muslim wearing the niqab or the burqa or whatever that shit. They can't be praying 5 times a day. And then all of a sudden, oh, you can't wear that anymore. Oh, there's no mosque. Oh, there's no halal meat. Oh, there's no subsidies for you. Oh, and then what are they going to do? They go, oh, well, I guess we better adapt. Let's go buy some jeans and a t-shirt. No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to change their religion for us. They're going to go the fuck home. They're going to have no choice, because in order for them to continue practicing their religion at the level that they are, they're going to have to leave. So that's how we do it. So this is a good segue. Watch this.
Why is the halal section in Tesco so small? Why do we get only this little section here and they get all of this?
Right, because you don't matter. Because you need to leave. Because you're way more important up here in your own mind than you actually are. That's why.
All of that. They need to fix it.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. They need to fix it. They need to completely remove the whole section. Go fuck yourself. Go back to your goddamn cave in Afghanistan, asshole. All right, what else we got? Let's get through a few more things here. We got Nick Sorter. Thank you very much. Hell yes, War Secretary Pete Hegseth confirms he will personally intervene in the suspension of the American Apache gunship pilots who did an epic flyover in South Carolina. Wait, what? Thank you, Pete. What? Wait, what happened? So they were going to suspend the American Apache gunship pilots who did this epic flyover for America's 250? Yes. So we're not allowed to have any fun at all? That's awesome. America. Oh, shit. Nice. That's cool. I've been inside of an Apache helicopter on the ground before, but I've never been in one in the air before. They're big as fuck. You wouldn't think it was that big, but I was like, holy shit, this is the size of a fucking bus. It's huge. That helicopter is way bigger than you think it is. It's fucking massive. And it's so cool inside. Oh, it's like a fucking spaceship. It's like getting into like a cockpit of you ever been in a cockpit of like an airliner? You know, like a commercial airliner? Like, it's like that. It's badass looking. There's all kinds of shit. Let's see here. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is New York City. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you so much. Mom Donnie's culturally enriched New York, where you can't walk your dog because it happens. Obviously that they hate dogs. Look at their outrage, how they become dominant over the Americans. If you don't do something now, you will regret it tomorrow. Mom Donnie has no place in the United States. Yep. So here's the thing. Here's the setup. This guy is just walking his dog in the park. Nothing more. Just walking his dog. I don't even have a dog, and this pisses me off. He's just walking his dog. And these two rotten ass scum of the earth Muslim rat bastards decide that it's disgusting and they don't like dogs, so he needs to take his dog and leave. A public park. Welcome to the new America. We either offend these people and do something right now and make them leave, or we're going to have to go to war. And I'm not talking about the macing each other.
This is New York. You about to fuck him up. Right? Dead ass. Right? Dead ass? What's happening right now? Dead ass.
See, this is why you carry a gun on your hip. Because I'm sorry, but if people are being aggressive like that towards me and they're running at me like that, I guess he's not running, but if he's like, coming after me like that, and I don't know if he has a weapon or not, at this point in the conflict right here, this woman's screaming and shit, I'm going to point a gun at his fucking head and see what he does. And if he takes another step, I'm going to try to shoot him in the leg. I don't want to shoot nobody in the face. I ain't trying to kill nobody, bro. That's beyond. But if you shoot the guy in the leg, he'll stop coming after you. Maybe he'll learn a fucking lesson. Maybe. But I'm serious. Muslims are all nice at first. I'm sure you know some Muslims and you're like, oh, I know a couple people who are Muslim. They're wonderful people. And I'm sure they are right now by themselves with just them and their family. But if you take these Muslims and you put them into a big group of other Muslims and you give them a tiny bit of power, you're going to find out that your neighbor, your friend that you thought was all cool, wants you dead. Why? Because his God has commanded him to think that way. Combination of church and state. Don't ever forget that. I would have already shot him. Honestly, I would have already shot him. Seriously. You don't know, he might have a weapon. He has a like a dagger. I was gonna say scimitar, but that's a musical instrument, isn't it? What's the thing where it's like the long curved Arabic sword, sitar, or wait, I don't know. Tell me in the comments. What's that long? It's not a dagger. It's like I forgot what it's called. It's a long curved Arabic sword thing that you got. Look, he's still going after him. That guy is still going after him over a dog. These people are going to try to take over our country. Hey, you heard it here first. It's July 10th, 2026. And right here in Climatics TV, you heard it here first. The Muslims, they have come here to take our country. There's nothing more to the sentence than that. They have come here to take our country. And we're going to lose it because we're too afraid of offending them. I ain't afraid of offending anybody. All right, what's this here? Let me see here. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Here we go. Jake Lang. Oh, boy. I was just invited to a podcast debate on UNFCK America, far leftist, when this random violent black man, Austin Julio, started having a full chimp out. He threatened to slap the shit out of me and literally started throwing chairs. Yeah, because people are immature and they're children inside their brains and they can't handle anybody who they disagree with.
He separated us by language, you lying fuck. Don't you dare lie about it.
My nation,
that is not my
nation is bloodline.
You bastard. Do you know that
God literally said black people over here.
Stop all this bullshit. Get this on camera.
Depiction of
Jesus Christ is right.
For like 2 years.
I can't take that.
Full chimp out, bro. All right, let's get to the next episode. Per capita, you're 41 times more likely to assault me than the other way around.
No, bullshit. You really want to talk about violence in this country? The bullshit that you just spewed, y'all better get this shit on camera.
George Floyd.
The bullshit
Black
you just
Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Come on, man.
Oh, it's unfuck America. I'm stupid. I didn't see that the lightning bolt is in place of the U. I see up here on their sign it says, like, this guy, this black dude is a perfect example of why Jake acts like the way he does. You see how he's not accepting anything? He's not going to, he's just screaming and being aggressive. Hey, assholes. Everybody here, listen to me. Just because you're loud and obnoxious doesn't make you right.
You know, the only thing stopping me from slapping the shit out of you is the fact that I know what real Christianity is. The only thing stopping me from slapping the shit out of you is
how they turn to violence. Whoa, what a fucking surprise.
I know what real Christianity is. No, it ain't threatening violence. I'm telling you the difference. The reason that black people were so successful in this country, while y'all were beating us.
Integration.
What do you mean before integration?
Yes, you guys had your own MLB teams, you had your own jazz clubs, your own hotels, your own bus.
You know why we had to do that? You know why we had to do that? You know why we had to do that? Because motherfuckers that look like you said we were good enough to build this land, but we were good enough to be citizens.
System, you had everything.
The people that look like you, the sick fucks that look like you. Justice Kennedy said that a black man can build this nation, but he has no rights that a white man is bound to respect.
That man who looks like you, this black guy is racist as fuck. Now, I don't really care for Jake Lang. I don't like his methods. I don't like the words he uses. I don't like how he himself chimps out. But this black guy is a perfect example of what's wrong with Black of America. Yeah, you're not special, bro. You're not special. Stop acting like we owe you something. We don't owe you shit. I'm Lithuanian. I'm not even that kind of white. So what the fuck do I owe black people? I don't owe you anything. You try to slap me, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I don't know. Jake Lang should have told him, slap me then, bitch. Slap me. Slap me. I'll beat the black off of you. But I guess he feels like he's maybe outnumbered. I don't know. Hey, some people are only tough when, you know what? Never mind.
Sick motherfuckers. Sick white peons that think the way that
racist.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton. No, it ain't Al Sharpton. No, it ain't Al Sharpton. Fuck, nigga, what this is real. That's what you don't understand. No. The difference between motherfuckers like you and niggas like...
You see what he said? He turned to using the N-word, and he actually turned from wearing his suit to being on the street block corner as a YN. He completely lost all of his integrity, his maturity, his responsibility as a member of that show. You can't be acting like that. That's not how you do shit. No, drama and being dramatic is one thing, but this guy is really mad. Look at him, and he's like really the same This guy over here is black. This guy's the same shade as me, basically. I don't know what. I don't know. Black people care so much about race. And I don't know how to tell them this. Hey, if there's any black people watching me, look, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't. But the shit is over. You ain't special. Reparations are stupid. And you're not African at all, bruh. You're from Detroit or Miami or Atlanta or Houston. You ain't African shit. I'm the same African as you are, which is zero. You're not even a black American. You just an American. You're the same as me. You may not think so, but that's just because the elders of your family and your society have bullshitted you and lied to you about how it is now. They're relating to how it was before. But times have changed. We have all advanced many, many years since all the slavery and all that shit. So, I mean, I don't understand. Like, there's slavery in America. Where? What rights do I have that this guy doesn't have? What opportunities? I got bills too, the same as anybody else. The same as anybody else. I got problems. If I get pulled over by a cop, I'm nervous too. And you know what? Sometimes when you get pulled over looking like me, the cop is big, fucking huge black dude. And you don't think I'm nervous? You don't think I'm scared? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? It's a cop. He's pissed off. He's screaming at me. And we not the same. Because black people, I don't know if you knew this. And I know. I'm about to shock the world, right? I'm about to say something so shocking that your entire brain is just going to fucking melt. You ready? Oh my God, here we go. Drum roll. Black people are racist too. All right. And I think we'll end on this. I think that's a good episode, about 47 minutes already. Eric Doherty, thank you very much, sir. Oh boy, if you're not following Eric Doherty, he is a staple. He doesn't know who I am, but it's fine. Fraudster Fahima Mahamud has officially pleaded guilty to daycare fraud in Tim Waltz's Minneapolis after stealing millions. This bitch has millions of dollars she stole? How? How is she smart enough? There's no way. This third world thief tried fleeing the country before getting caught. Mahamud ran future leaders early leering and stole funds originally meant to help children. Mahamud collected the most child care assistance program money in the state last year at $3.7 million. This bitch here, what is this?
5 months after she shut down her day.
You see this shit? You see how she's completely fucking covered up? We need to immediately make this shit right here fucking illegal. I will vote for that right fucking now.
Care booked a flight to London and was arrested by the FBI.
Ms. Mahmoud, are you here to plead guilty today?
50-year-old Fahima Mahmoud admits she committed daycare fraud. Running Future Leaders Early Learning Center on 36th and Chicago Avenue in Minneapolis since 2015, Mahmoud collected the most Child Care Assistance Program, or CCAP, money in the state last year at $3.7 million. In federal court while entering her plea, Mahmoud and her attorney specified that there were children attending her daycare and that she has receipts. But the government didn't accuse her of inflating attendance at her center during the swift investigation that followed the attention in Minnesota placed on daycare fraud. Instead, the FBI learned from families that Mahmoud did not charge them the required copay to receive CCAP money, which provided incentive for more families to sign up. By pleading guilty to conspiracy to defraud the United States, Mahmoud admits receiving $4.63 million in taxpayer money with that scheme.
Ms. Mahmoud, any comment? Are you going to be able to pay back any of the money?
That's not all. Mahmoud also admits taking part in the Feeding Our Future meal fraud scheme, claiming to serve up to 60,000 meals per month to needy kids out of her daycare, fraudulently collecting another $850,000. And court papers say she diverted much of those taxpayer funds to buy real estate and go toward her other companies, like this autism center, which has generated another $3.1 million in taxpayer reimbursements over the last 5 years. What the government will seize when Mahamoud is sentenced has not yet been determined.
And sentencing will be slightly complicated because the judge can go as low as 2 years in prison or close to 7 years in prison if she puts the daycare fraud and the meal program fraud terms back to back. Rena.
Now, Lou, they used a different kind of prosecution.
Wait. Prison? So now the taxpayers have to pay more to take care of this bitch? I have a free solution. Maybe a little jetliner fuel, maybe the price of a parachute, a couple $100. I have a very, very cheap solution. She's Somali, right? She's Somali. And there's a country named Somalia, right? And they have airspace over Somalia, right? So you take this bitch and you put a parachute on her back and you fly over Somali and you heave-ho this dumb bitch right out the fucking door. Bye-bye, have fun in Somalia, and you get her the fuck out of our country. Why the fuck are we putting her in prison where I have to pay for her to stay? Fuck this bitch. $4 million? I need like $4,000 a month to pay my bills and survive here. And this bitch has $4 million. 7 years is not enough time. What are you doing? You need to fucking get rid of this people. Why aren't we deporting her like tomorrow? Whatever. Anyways, hey, I think that'll wrap up the show. 52 minutes. I'll do a little editing, a little few things, Got to clip out something, and that's it. We're gonna do this weekend. They're doing the Christian something, whatever event thing that they're going to. That'd be cool. I might restream it. I don't know. But definitely Sunday, Funday podcast. Hopefully this Sunday will be more fun than the last one. We'll get some Puppet Edgar clips and some other things. Maybe we'll watch the Manny interview with Puppet Edgar, something. We'll figure out something to do. We'll get some good stuff. We'll have some people on, and it'll be a good time. So in the meantime, watch a bunch of my videos. I'll be making videos all weekend. I won't be doing too much today, as in a couple hours from now, I have to go take my mom to a doctor's appointment and spend the day with her, which is going to be awesome. Not really looking forward to the drive because it's Houston, but we'll manage. We'll get through it. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for coming by the podcast last night. I hope you had a very entertaining time, because that is the goal, is to entertain everyone, And that's what it is. It's just entertainment. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.